Breaking news, breaking news. Kamala Harris has named Walz
As her VP.
as her VP.
Out of the
Tim
4 or
Walz.
5 picks.
Yeah, it was. Everybody thought it was gonna be Shapiro. I thought it was gonna be Shapiro. I knew it was between Shapiro and Walz. Now, Walz to me is like Bernie Sanders. It's like she picked Bernie Sanders.
Okay.
He's really, really, really progressive.
Okay.
Some things he's so progressive I don't agree with. Most of the stuff I do.
Name one that you don't agree with.
He wants to put tampons and Kotex or whatever in men's washrooms.
Is he thinking of transgenders?
Transgenders or whatever.
Oh.
No. If you dress like a man, then in my opinion, you need to go to a men's washroom.
Well, it's not. It wouldn't be that much. You wouldn't need to do that if that doesn't happen a lot. Most people carry their own.
Exactly.
So if you are gendering into a woman, a man, and still have woman parts,
right,
you would more than likely carry your tampons.
That's true too.
So
that's true too.
I'm sorry, that's a waste of money.
That's true too.
Okay.
So it's too progressive. In that way, it's too progressive.
I get it. I get it.
And most men aren't going to want to go in the washroom and see a thing hanging on the wall that has tampons in it. Yeah. Now, if you want to do that, he should have just said make all his washrooms unisex.
That's now in the unisex ones, because I went in one and it had a man's urinal. What do you call it? Urinal.
Yeah, urinal.
And it had a toilet.
Yes, he does.
So that one, and a man can go.
I made a mistake and walked. I made a mistake and walked in the men's washroom recently at the movies, and I didn't even like that. Who wants to go in a man's washroom? If you're a woman, it smells like. It smells like testosterone.
We had to. One person was watching it because it was so many.
Women
at the one.
Oh, if I have to go, if the line is stretched around the block for the women's restroom and the men's restroom is open, I'm going to the men's restroom.
To the men's washroom and say, "Ma'am, would you watch this door, please?"
Especially if I got to go real bad.
I think it was a women's conference.
Yes.
And there were no men.
Yeah, there's no men there.
So women went in there too.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna pee on myself because I gotta,
That's true.
So.
Now I don't know much about him.
Well, that's what I'm gonna read about him. We going, y'all riding with us as we pick up for Uber, Grubhub. She had to be outside. Grubhub and what is it? DoorDash. Even though I never turned DoorDash on one. Right. So the lady had to be outside. Nah, because we're gonna die in here.
Just go in
and we in our other car because the one we normally drive in.
Get the thing and then talk later.
Yeah. The thing we normally drive in, our car we normally drive in is being painted. Yeah. You see how our neighbor asked about it?
She did.
Oh, you wasn't outside. She's like, "Where's your car?" Neighbor.
You smile like that.
Neighbors. All right, y'all gonna go in with me. You can put your window back down.
I will.
Oh, I told you it's gonna be hot today. You don't think so? It's hot already.
It's okay.
No. All right, y'all, come on. Go in here and get this this Starbucks. Then we'll talk about Tim Walz, the pick for vice president. Oh my goodness, there's one on the counter. They might actually be ready, y'all. They never ready. Never. There's not a lot of people here, that's why. Patrick. Patrick is back over here. Okay, thank you. All right, y'all. So let's go back out. I can't believe they ready. I think they ready because ain't nobody here. They ready because ain't nobody here. Is that window, did you put that window back up? Any of these windows. You can put them all back down.
They were cracked a little bit. We were driving and it was a lot. No.
Oh, girl, no. Sorry.
Well, if we're sitting, yeah. We were driving and you didn't even notice.
So can you put them all back down again? I'm starting to get hot already. All right. Complete pickup. All right, so you are going. Let me show you where you going. Hold on. You gonna make a left on out here when you going out.
Going that way?
Yeah.
So I gotta go up this way.
All the way around.
Then won't let me go left there.
No, I mean you could have went the other way, but that's fine. You going way out the way, and this light is long.
Well,
It don't
I
matter.
just turn
Whatever.
around here
It don't
and
matter.
just-
It don't matter. Just going where the light is. That way you ain't got to try to fight traffic to get out. All right, so Tim Walz. Yeah, I'm already getting hot. I told her today gonna be a hot day, and she keeps saying, "Oh, I don't know. I don't think so."
The fan.
You can tell when go ahead. You can tell when it's the morning and I'm hot. It's gonna be hot when it gets around noon and stuff. Yeah, do you have that fan?
Yeah, I gotta put another thing.
Yeah, she got a little tiny fan. I'm gonna have to use that. Okay. You're not gonna go far, just so you know.
Oh, on this street?
Yeah. I'll tell you. Tim Walz is interesting because they say he's like everybody's grandpa.
Feisty.
Yeah. What are some of the things you like that he said? Because you
I
said
love it.
he came out, Kamala Harris brought him out, and then I'll talk about some stuff he believes
Kamala did her.
She brought him out. Go ahead.
Kamala did her thing, and she was nice, unified. They go low, we go high. That Michelle Obama.
She has to play the Michelle Obama card.
Homeboy came out.
Yeah, he's like a guy.
He ready.
He's Trump,
Yeah.
but not stupid.
He weird.
Right.
They weird.
Yeah.
One thing he did say that stuck in my head, I didn't think about it last night when you asked.
He
said when Trump was in office, crime went up.
It
He
did.
said, except for the crimes that he committed.
Everything.
I went, yes.
But people, here's the thing with people that's Trumpsters. I don't ever think they fact check. I think they watch Fox News and they watch people on cable that are right wingers, and they don't ever fact check. The same thing with the left. The left don't
They
fact
believe
check.
everything that man said.
But the left don't either. It's like both. I told you that's why I don't belong to either
they
party.
were fact checking him at the black journalist.
Right,
thing.
because he kept saying he's the best president since Abraham
Right,
Lincoln. Keep straight.
Okay.
And the thing is that unemployment for black people is down more than it has been.
Yes.
So it's like when he throws these things out,
People just
they don't fact check. And the same thing on the left.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris will say something, or the Democrats will say something.
Don't take them at their word.
I don't understand why people
Just
don't
find out, and then listen to the news people too. Sometime they'll clean it up.
But why don't people fact
They'll
check?
say no, he was wrong when he said that. No, she was wrong when she did that.
I don't understand why people don't fact check.
I don't know, but it's just it's a
Right
reality
here, make
show.
a left.
This car coming out now.
Yeah.
It's a reality show to them.
Well, anyway, back to him.
Who can throw the most shade?
He's a shade thrower.
Oh yes, he is.
This person way out.
I said I like him.
I mean, you messed it up for him out there.
I said I like him.
Yes.
I don't even know much about him.
I'll tell you
The
about
good,
him.
the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
But I like him because he
Make a
does
laugh.
at least throw some shade too.
He goes low.
Yeah, but
When he said, well, I was going to ask you to tell
About
me the
the
stuff
couch.
you like.
The couch.
When he said about he debate VD, or what is his name?
Vance, J.D. Vance.
JD. I'm
He
calling
said-
him VD.
JD.
JD.
Well,
He said if he can get off the couch.
if he,
Because
if
you
he
know
did
the rumor is that he had sex with a couch. I think they said it's not true.
Uh-huh.
But that's why I like this
That's
guy.
the
He
joke
ain't,
around now.
he does what Trump does. It don't have to be true.
I'll debate you if you get off the
But
couch.
Trump says stuff that doesn't have to be true. But
Thank
people
you.
still laugh
They
at
still
it.
laugh at his shade.
So that's
throwing.
watch right up here, make a right. That's why he said that. Even though they said that it's not true, people still laugh at it.
Yes.
Him having Vance having sex with a couch.
Yes, yes.
So it's not nice when it's on the other foot, is it? When
Yes.
people keep saying stuff that you say is not true.
And then they'll overlook the fact that Trump has been throwing shade for
Straight, you got it.
years.
Go ahead, pass the stop sign.
And yet they're okay with that. But when somebody else throws shade back at him,
calls people ugly and
he's the same. He don't like nobody talking about him,
like
and he
him.
talks about everybody else.
But Trump is true when he said, because he was on Aiden Ross, he went on a streamer. It's a young guy's a streamer. You know Kai.
Yeah.
And Aiden is a young guy like that.
Oh, okay.
But he's white.
Okay.
He's Jewish.
He has a lot of followers.
Yes, he has a lot of followers. And Trump went on his show.
Okay.
and to appeal to young people. Kamala needs to go on a streaming show, honestly,
Uh-huh.
because that's the way that all these kids and stuff are watching these streamers.
Right.
So he went on there and he said, what's his name? Aiden was asking him, or just telling him, a lot of people give you problems. Right here on the right, it's 155.
That house that's on the street here.
Right here, you passing it. It got to be this one, the one we always go to. So yeah, this one. Dang, they always ordering, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and leave that door, and then I'm gonna take a photo. Starbucks. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna take a picture. All you do is follow the prompts. If this is something that you want to do, very simple. We just do 4 a day. This is our second one. I turned it on after we did the first one. All right, so now I'm going to turn on Grubhub. I got Uber on, and I'm going to turn on Grubhub. And yes, it is starting to get hot. This car don't have no air conditioning. Our real car does. All right, what this person say? Let's hope it's something good so I don't have to turn the chat off. He brings energy. Oh, Alex Cummings. Hey, Alex. Yeah, Trump said when he was on Aiden's show, I like people who like me. He's right.
Yeah, he's said
He's
that
right.
many times.
He is. The one thing about Trump that I will say, because we all never say nothing positive, I will say he does show you who he is.
Yes.
He does not hold back.
He don't have, and I'm thinking,
he don't have no
why
filter.
Are we surprised? We know that's how he is.
He tells you if you like me, I like you. I can hate you Monday. If you say something nice about me, I'm gonna like you Tuesday.
I think on the George Stephanopoulos show with what's that black guy?
I don't know.
Republican.
But anyway.
You know the one that's with issues.
Oh yeah, that was arguing with
the thing
congressman.
The thing that I don't like about his people around him, just speak to that.
What street is this? Make a left.
This is late.
Yeah, go left.
Just speak
Wait for
to
the
that.
light.
If you know how Trump is, we all know how Trump is. We may be a little cringe when we say, "Oh, I wish he hadn't said that," but say what you feel and how it should be ran. Don't say what he should. The way he made it sound. Oh, he didn't take ownership of the comment that Trump did say. Be okay with that.
Right. You talking about which one? I can't remember.
It was something like anything like.
I'm gonna say yes. Back to Starbucks.
That one on the Haynes.
Yeah.
So I'll turn left here to the Washington.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If Trump, if people feel like, well, what's your opinion on what he said? Well, you know what he's gonna say. What he's gonna say.
Right. Just say, you know what? I don't know. Oh, like where we at? I don't always agree with everything he says.
But this is what we are going to do as Republicans. Just go back to the policies. Don't dwell on what Trump says, because Trump going to be Trump.
Right.
And I don't like when people cover up what Trump said. That's how Trump felt. And George kept saying, but he didn't say what he was saying.
That guy kept making excuses.
Trump is not going back to look at the people on January 6th to see if they should not be pardoned. Exactly. You guys are going to look at that.
Exactly.
Just make it clear.
Exactly.
That's how Trump feels.
Exactly. Okay. So Tim Walz, Alex said that Tim Walz brings energy to the VP camp. Oh, okay. I mean to Harris's camp, which is true. Yeah. Which is absolutely true.
He talks the shade throwing. He does the shade throwing.
He's the shade throwing. And to be honest with you, I don't want to be mean, but I would have preferred him as president over Kamala Harris. But we got Kamala, and we have to go with it.
Well, people will see them as a team, because remember,
that's what I'm saying.
Bush and Cheney.
Yeah.
Cheney was kind of like running that.
But she ain't gonna be the type that's gonna let nobody run.
No, but you know what? She's not.
She is a leader. She ain't gonna be like what Bush is, a moron.
No, but she's not gonna let them run.
Right.
But she will have to listen.
And I hope she does. And let me tell you what I hope she does. I hope that she gives him more to do than what Biden gave her to do. Yeah. Because she was a VP, so all people should know what it feels like to do nothing.
Yes.
So let's see. Yeah, but anyway, Tim Walz cheat sheet. 10 things to know about the Harris VP PAC. This is They say he's Minnesota nice. The well-known phrase refers to Minnesotans' tendency to be polite and friendly, yet emotionally reserved. He seems nice. Minnesota, you know, how you doing? I'm from Minnesota. How come have a piece of cake?
He's Midwest.
He's Midwest. He's Midwest. Let's see. He was born in Nebraska, but whose cheerfully and friendly demeanor has made him popular. Most of the people that I heard from Minnesota like him, and they said he's approachable. He's the type of governor that will be at the fair. You walk right up to him with his family and say hi to him. He's not going to have a million security guards around him. He's probably the guy that'll judge the pig throwing contest or something like that.
He did take ownership to the George Floyd situation.
He moved slow during George Floyd.
And he got criticized for that.
He got criticized for it.
He's stepping his game up, hopefully.
That's what they said. They said he's cleaning up the police departments and stuff like that. It says JD. He went after Donald Trump and JD Vance for being weird.
Yeah.
And the gambit that propelled him into reckoning to be the running mate. So they said that him calling them weird is one of the main reasons why people like him. And that kind of pushed him for her to pick him. People like him.
She and the Obamas and Biden, they don't do that.
Now, they said he's not that Minnesota nice. Remember, he wasn't born in Minnesota. Walz was a high school football coach.
Yeah.
A profession known for displaying and encouraging aggression.
Yeah.
Active rather than passive.
Yeah.
So he's the type of person that's going to attack more than he's an athlete or a coach.
Yeah.
He said, let's turn this thing around. 3 years later, we were state champions, and now they're powerhouses. So that team was a losing team. And he came in the way he came in at that rally that Harris had. We're going to win no matter what. He's a coach.
Okay.
So he's going to...
What's his name? The black guy that did the HBCU teams. And then he went to a...
Deion Sanders. He's a Deion Sanders, it looks like. I don't get in anything to lose. He seems like that. And even though they said that he's progressive and he's very left-wing, slow on the George Floyd thing, he was reelected after George Floyd.
Yeah, after George Floyd.
And in a place where they normally, I guess, like Republicans. So they like the man for some, you know. Yeah. Don't forget Starbucks. He was a sergeant in the National Guard. Walz
24 years.
He spent 24 years in the National Guard.
Yep.
Out of Nebraska and then Minnesota.
Yep.
As reported, he listed as infantryman at 17.
So he has military.
He went in at 17.
Yes.
Encouraged by his father, a Korean War veteran.
Korean War veteran. So that's a legacy of military.
He put his own self through college.
That lady gone.
I hope so. He put his own self, sitting there drinking with her.
So he's a hard worker.
He put his own self through college with a GI Bill.
Yeah.
So his dad didn't give him $1 million like Trump.
Like Trump.
Or JD Vance.
Well, he even said Trump don't understand service.
No.
So.
And he's going to respect the military.
Yes.
Because of that.
Yeah. His wife is a teacher, educator.
He was deployed during natural disasters and to Italy in support of operation in Afghanistan. In 2005, he retired as a command sergeant major in the artillery and faced criticism for leaving as the battalion prepared to go to Iraq. So he left before they went to Iraq. He's no fool. Yeah, he served his time. Leave him alone. It says he's good. He's excellent at winning elections. He was a social studies high school teacher.
He's an educator.
He's educated.
He's a military educator, coach.
And they said the LGBTQ students in his school wanted to start a club, and they didn't have a sponsor. Yeah. So he was the one that was over there.
He's for all people, it looks like.
He's for all people. And he said, stay out of my business or something like that. Mind your own business or something like that.
That's going to probably be the word.
That's going to be,
mind your own business.
Yeah.
Beeswax.
Like I said.
Mind your own beeswax.
If he was running against Kamala, I would vote for him.
You know what? I'm excited that he's on the team. I really
He's
am.
on the team.
Kim and I are independents.
Yes.
So we're looking at both sides going, really? So we're a little excited now, more excited now about the Democratic side.
Yeah.
But I never knew him.
He's
so.
popular with progressives. Like I said, he's like Bernie Sanders.
If he was like Bernie Mac, that'd be nice because he'd be funny.
Nation leading, he wants a child tax credit and signing of 40 climate initiatives into law.
He put it out to feed the kids.
All kids should have a lunch.
And breakfast.
All
right
kids,
now.
he thinks. No kid should go home hungry.
Thank you.
He's a gun owner, but he does believe in gun control reform.
Some nice laws that help protect. He don't want kids getting shot in school.
He does want an assault weapons ban.
Okay, and he's military.
He enrages Republicans because he's so far left.
Yeah.
They say he's weak on the border.
Yeah.
He's not a border state.
But you know what? Here's the thing with the border situation. They had a plan. It was trumped out because of Trump. The Republicans.
Oh, the border, yeah.
They got to keep.
Well, they
saying
came
that.
together.
They got to
The
say
Democrats
that.
and the Republicans came together, and they created a nonpartisan border deal.
Yes.
And the Republicans didn't vote for it.
They got to say
but
that.
I blame Biden because Biden doesn't have to listen to them. He could have did several executive orders.
No. They talked about that. He only did so far what he could do. He couldn't do an executive order at it was a final bill that they didn't pass because of the Republicans. He couldn't use his executive order. People don't talk about that.
I don't know about that.
People need to understand that he did all he could do as the president.
Thanks
but
to
I don't
Harvard,
like when they hide the whole border plan thing.
Thanks to a Harvard-run program, Walz taught in China for a year. Now, I did see what's his name on Fox say he's been to China an awful lot. So he's nervous about that. The Republicans are nervous about that. That he's very friendly with China. I don't know why, because Trump is too.
I'm trying to figure out why would any Republican be nervous about any foreign affairs?
He doesn't drink. I'm trying to hurry up so I'm going. He doesn't drink.
Well, they take a long time anyway.
Let's see if they're going to be ready. He doesn't drink. So he's
Trump
like
doesn't
Trump.
either.
He doesn't drink.
Right.
His name is a mystery to some. Waltz is a dance, as in things over whatever.
Waltzing.
Are they saying that that's not his real name? Oh, he says it Waltz.
Well, Trump's not his real name.
He says Waltz. It's Waltz. I don't know, whatever.
WALZ.
That's it. Well, I told you on the other thing, Trump pretended to be Swedish.
Yeah, his name's been changed.
Him and his dad pretended to
They
be
had a German
Swedish
name.
for
Yes,
years.
yes.
That's why it was funny. People brought that out when he was saying about Kamala being Indian and then saying she's black.
But he wrote that in his own book.
He wrote it in his own book that
Right.
his family pretends to be Swedish.
Right, because
but
they
they
wanna
German.
offend the
They didn't want to offend the
people.
Jewish people in
Yes.
New York as they was doing
Yes,
business.
yes.
So he pretended to be somebody.
Yes.
But she actually is Indian.
Yeah, she's not pretending.
She didn't pretend to be
Obama
Chinese.
Didn't pretend. His dad is from Kenya.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So let's go in and get this.
Oh Lord.
All right, let's go in and get this. Oh, Harold says an old white guy brings energy? Question mark. Yeah, because you got to remember Kamala. She not going.
There's no energy with her.
She ain't no energy with Kamala, y'all. Come on.
If it is, they'll say she's hostile.
Yeah, they'll say that's old angry black woman. if she said the stuff that Walz said, they'll call her all kind of names. Y'all know that if you even look like you gonna shake your head as a black woman, they gonna say something. And for those who say, "Oh, she's not black," y'all so stupid. Sometimes you can't have dumb conversations with people. So then Obama ain't black then. If that's what we going with. If a person's not black because they mixed. All right, let's see. Hello. Let's see. Yeah. Hold on. I don't see the name. Oh, Sabrina. These two? Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. I was trying to do too much at one time. All right, let me turn it back around. Oh. All right, here.
Is this one order?
Yeah. Okay, y'all.
So yeah, I'm ready for them to be a little bit more clear
But they still have to
on
answer
the border thing, because they had a plan in place.
Yeah, we got it. Well, that's going to be part of the debate.
They can keep saying y'all never did anything. You never did anything about it. Nobody's done anything about the border.
Okay, relax.
And there was a plan in place.
You can't get as hyped up as me.
I just get mad because a lot of times like I said, a lot of times the media, they rule the narrative as well. They know they can say that and they don't want to.
Okay, go ahead. We're
Which
going
way,
to go
that
out
way?
that way, I think. Yeah, Haynesville, make a right. And then a left on Washington. Okay, you know where you're going?
Haynesville right.
Left on Washington.
Okay.
You know where you're going?
I'm going towards Cedar Lake, right?
Okay, because if you would say y'all didn't tell you. If y'all watched the show, you didn't tell me to go left. Yes, I did.
Did you play back yesterday's show when you said that you told me? You said
No,
you
I
never
didn't.
told me?
I can, but whatever.
Okay, I wanted to hear that one.
Okay, so that's it with him. You got anything else on him?
No, I'm just glad that he has the energy to be a shade thrower like the Trump man.
Right. So we'll see. Again, him and Kamala are going to have to sit down and have an interview and start hearing about what they want to do with the country.
Yeah.
She's not doing it yet, but she's going to have to. And that's fine. Trump is out there. He's the underdog, and he hates to hear that. He's the underdog right now.
Right.
So let me move my hair because it's hot. All right, y'all. Drake. Drake.
Have you heard his new music?
Yeah. Okay, let me do a disclaimer. I'm a Kendrick fan, but not only am I a Kendrick fan, I don't really like Drake. I like Drake with the melodies. No, ain't no C. I like Drake with the melodies.
Well, you said you really don't.
I don't like Drake.
Okay.
I don't like him.
So be clear.
Yeah, I don't like him now either.
Well,
I don't like how he conducted himself in the beef. So I don't like him either anymore.
But I like his music.
I liked his music before. I liked his melodies.
If I hear it on the radio,
The
I'm still gonna
Kiki,
clip
do
my
you
finger.
love me?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
But now, I don't like him.
Okay.
All right. Because I don't like how he
I don't-
conducted himself in this beef
Okay.
with Kendrick.
So it's one of those things where you don't like the person, but their art, some of their.
But I don't
art
know
is
how
okay.
many people are like me now where they don't like him. Which means that even if he put a new song out that people like, I'm not listening to it.
I like it. I like music. I love music, like the OJ say.
Right.
Yeah, you could be a dirtbag, but I still like your music.
Yeah.
Like R. Kelly. Some people turn R. Kelly
Well, no,
off.
you're right.
So
So, yeah, you're right. But R. Kelly never did nothing to somebody I like. That's probably why.
yeah, that's
So when you get to Cedar Lake, you're going to make a right.
okay.
So you know where you're going. Okay. I lost the article. Anyway, go ahead. What was you saying?
About Drake, this new song that he has out that he's releasing.
Yes. Well,
He's gonna have some fans.
It
still
says
following him.
Kendrick forced him into retirement. Internet reacts as Drake drops 100 gigabytes worth of unreleased content. Let me tell you what he did. What you doing? Oh,
Don't worry about me.
it's the car's jerking. Okay. On Tuesday, yesterday, Drake released 100 gigabytes of new material that included new songs, behind-the-scenes footage, and more.
So today or last
Yesterday.
Monday.
No, Tuesday. Today is Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Today is Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Drizzy also dropped 3 songs. You off on your dates. Including, and they gonna argue. Including It's Up, which featured Young Thug and 21 Savage. Blue, Green, Red, and Cordo produced Housekeeping Knows, which features Lotto. Okay, the female rapper Lotto. Now, when I was watching it, what they showed is Drake had a burner account. A burner account is when you have like another account that don't have your name on it, so people don't know it's you. A lot of celebrities have those, where they can go online like how we do, make comments and things like that. You don't know it's them because they got it under another name. Okay? So he has 2 accounts that's like that apparently. And on one of these accounts, I guess he decided to go public with it and put all this stuff on it. These songs and behind the scenes and all these other things. And people realized it was Drake himself that had this burner account. Okay? Make it right at the light. He released a song. The one song he did with 21 Savage, who is a rapper, 21 literally disses Kendrick on that song. So now the question is, does Kendrick start the beef back up again?
What kind of stuff did they diss him on?
It was like a really, stay in the right lane. It wasn't a really strong one. It was more like you try to be like Tupac.
Okay.
That kind of, it wasn't even nothing that was, I don't think personally that Kendrick is going to respond because it wasn't good.
Oh.
That's me. Now he might, if Kendrick wants to just do it again, because he made so much money off of the last beef, or off of this beef that's still going on, he might do it again. He might go at Drake again just so that he can get more money.
Okay.
But he doesn't strike, Kendrick don't strike me as that type. He's not a reactatory person.
Oh.
Drake is a reactatory person. Kendrick is the person that's always going to be on the offense. Like he attacked Drake in like that. And said about F the big three, it's just me. And then dogged out Drake, and then that's when Drake had to come back. Drake is always, he responds, where Kendrick is always the one that's throwing that punch first. That's my opinion. So, academics calls Kendrick a bully.
Okay.
Like, you know, you can beat up everybody in school, so you bully somebody, but how somebody gonna bully Drake? So that was a stupid thing for academics to say.
Man, I'm going slow.
Oh, it's a cop. Yeah, they out. Yep. Now you're not going too slow, because then they'll be thinking we trying to stay away from them.
I'm a little bit over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, they out. So
how
just
far am I going?
Keep going. Okay. Past the light. So it does seem like
so you did hear
they trying to. It seems like they're trying to call Kendrick back out again.
But it wasn't strong enough. You felt.
In my opinion,
and stuff that was said.
You saying somebody made money, that which is pretty much what they saying, off of this beef, and you think you Tupac.
But he was making money before.
You know, I don't know why Drake fans, I don't get it.
They don't have the
facts. Because they'll say Drake made Kendrick famous. And I'm sitting here going, y'all do realize he had one of the #1 selling tours throughout the world.
Now you did.
So I don't understand why they keep saying that, but they stupid. So that makes sense.
You did bring up that that Kendrick went in a different.
I will say yes, it did make Kendrick more popular with everybody.
Yeah,
I will agree with that because Drake is an international superstar who the studios. Who the record companies and the studios pour money into.
They not like us.
They pour money into him. So anybody that attaches
Kendrick now and my mama. Yes. So if they want to say that, okay.
Yes.
But he got a Pulitzer Award, didn't he? A
Pulitzer. Yeah.
I said the wrong words. For him and then he doing a movie.
We're talking about Kendrick, not Drake. Drake didn't win no Pulitzer.
They don't need the shade they throwing his way is kind of weak.
So the other stuff that he released was behind the scenes of him.
Here, am I turning anywhere?
No, keep straight. The other thing that came out on that page was behind the scenes of him in the studio, Drake. You know how they try to show them writing songs and being in the studio. Right. So he's trying to show that he writes. Because Kendrick kept saying he has ghostwriters and stuff like that.
Right.
So he's trying to show I write, stuff like that. And I'm laughing. I'm laughing at because one of the songs that he was showing the behind the scenes, the bling, like I know where the hotline name, you know that song. He stole that from somebody. So I don't know why he would put himself in the background writing that.
If you stole it.
Dude, you stole that song. You didn't write that song. You should have put the guy you stole the song from him doing it.
Yeah.
Go to his house and film him doing it. But I thought that was funny.
Kendrick's words got to him.
Thank you. You just said it. Now, Yachty said, make it right up here. Yachty said, and another person that's an OV ho, It's OVO, but I say ho. Said that he not bothered by the Kendrick beef. Yes, he is. Because you wouldn't be, make it right here. You wouldn't be putting all this out.
Yes, the words that were, the shade that was thrown.
It's the second house, I think.
Right or left?
Left. 2211.
Okay.
No, that's not it.
222.
So hold on, this one. Yeah, you wouldn't be putting all this stuff out if you wasn't bothered.
See, I like the color red. I know you said I didn't. See,
look at me. Look at me. And this one guy, he was so funny, showing him on his show. He said he loved that phone when he doing his lyrics. He always got his phone with him at the microphone.
You know what?
He said he loved his little phone writing his little lyrics down and singing them.
Oh Lord.
Okay. I want to see Kendrick in the studio. Hold on. I don't know. So you walking away and I don't know. Hold on, y'all. What's going on? Hurry up. Leave order at door. Yeah. So she all right. Take photo. Just follow the thing. That's all you gotta do. Follow the prompts. I hit okay. What's she doing? She taking a long time, ain't she? Swipe to deliver. This the third order. This the third.
Not that hot to me. If I'm hiding my 2 layers.
I'm hot. Yeah. No. I gotta get out of here.
Fine.
No, I gotta go. It's starting to get hot. It's not even 10 o'clock yet.
I know, but as long as I feel like if I'm cool and I'm not, it's not humid, I'm fine.
I don't know what you talking about. It's gonna be hot today. I'm sorry.
Well, today, right now, I'm okay. Is what I'm saying.
I know, but you were saying it wasn't gonna be hot.
Well, I don't know.
It is
because it looks like my thing says 70s
all
the way through the day.
The sun is making it hot.
Well, that's me, and I'm a person that gets hot a lot too.
No, I'm hot.
I sweat more than you do.
I think it was here. Make a left.
That's one thing about you and me.
Yeah.
Even though you get hot, you don't sweat.
I don't sweat as much.
I sweat like awful. And if I be sweating now, if it was real hot.
Okay.
Which way, left?
Yeah, I guess. Where we at? Yeah. I don't know where we at, but go ahead, left. Oh, Washington. Okay. Well, what street is this? I forgot. Whatever, just go. Sonya Macy. The latest thing with her.
Oh, yeah.
Sonya Macy.
Trying to make some laws, put some laws in place.
The guy who, the officer who shot her in the face, the ex-Illinois officer, deputy. What is this? So when you get to okay, you know where to go from there.
Yeah.
Okay. According to the sheriff's office report, Sean Grayson, a-hole, said he shot Sonya Macy after fearing she would throw the boiling water on him when she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." He thought that was a word. He didn't know what that meant. He thought "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus" meant she was going to throw the water on him and coming at you.
Demon.
Okay, first of all, she was right. You were a demon. And she's probably sensed it.
Okay.
But even if he thought, let's say for the sake of argument, he did think she was going to throw the water at him. Why are you standing there, you big dummy? Why don't you move back?
Thank you.
And if you thought she was going to throw the water at you, why didn't you get her why didn't you sting, what is it, stung, whatever? The gun. Whatever gun that is, where they sting you.
What is that called? You always say it every
I
time.
know, whatever. You should have did that when she was walking towards the stove. Taser. You know why you didn't do it when she was walking towards the stove? Because you told her to go to the stove.
Exactly.
That's why you didn't do it, because you told her to turn the water off.
Yeah, you told her to, go turn
it off.
And
it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that you was an a-hole.
Yeah.
You was an a-hole. You called her a crazy bee. You didn't even try to help. The other guy went and tried to get a
help her.
The first aid kit. You was like, it's too late.
I heard the sergeant, he did an interview on why he felt he wasn't not at fault when they hired him. They said, there was nothing on his record that showed anything negative why he left the one place and went to his. He said they didn't see, there was no information. The other places apparently didn't share negative reasons why he left there.
So
so you don't know.
Oh,
you don't
so
know.
when they did a back, so then there needs to be a background thing on police officers.
I don't know if they don't write it down. If you going from one,
it needs to be. Why did they leave?
If you going from a Mayberry place to another Mayberry place, and they all are the same, they're all good old boys. They're not writing your negative stuff down.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're a good old boy. Hey, you leaving
Okay,
town?
so then,
okay, Jim. Okay, Mayberry will be good to you.
Okay, so then let's just go by his own personality. Everybody said he had an a-hole personality to begin with.
Yeah,
so that's not an excuse. He could have said, you know what, you're not a really good officer.
Yeah.
And they also found out the latest, we're doing an update on this.
Okay.
Sonia Macy's mom, when her daughter called, she thought somebody was breaking in. Well, you stay where you at.
Where am I going?
Just go to 83 and turn around and come back. When Sonia Macy's mom found out she had called the police because she thought somebody was, she called and was like, in a way saying, my daughter has some mental issues.
Oh.
Don't send any officers that are not friendly.
She said that?
She said on a 911 call.
Wow.
So she is so sad that she saw what was probably getting ready to happen.
Oh.
And also, if you watch the latest update, when Sonia Macy was on the phone call with the sheriff's department, or dispatch, she didn't want to hang up while those officers was there.
Nervous.
She was nervous with them.
Yeah.
She said, can you stay on the line? And they said, well, ma'am, we see that they're there, so we don't have to stay on the line. And she said, no, I want you to stay on the line with me. So she sent something in.
Yeah, that
they was off.
Yeah, like the one guy probably.
Yes.
She probably since discerned him.
Yeah, at the light, make a left. Just go that way.
Okay.
So
that's it. That was too many warnings.
It's too many warnings. And then how he acted after he shot her. He acted like he shot a deer.
Yeah, like
he wasn't in distraught or anything. And the police, now this is the problem that man had that I told you, the one that's over him, the chief.
Yeah.
They covered it up. They didn't tell the family.
Ooh,
so no, he has to get fired, Lenore. He has to get fired.
He hasn't been, so.
I know, but I'm saying I know he apologized and everything, but he has to go.
So I'm sorry. Like they tried to cover it up.
They didn't tell the family that she was shot by a police officer. Oh. So her son said when he called, he thought she shot herself.
Right.
Or that whoever it was she was calling about shot her. They got to her by the time the police came.
Because she was nervous.
And I'm wondering what this car doing.
Was he gonna do a U-turn? And
you messed him up like how people do you.
I get it.
Oh, here we go over a bumpy track. Hold on. Okay. So he thought that his mom, just go all the way. His mom was killed by somebody else.
Aww.
They never told him that keep going. They never told him that it was the police.
Police officer that actually they get nervous when they use their guns and have to.
Yeah.
Or they feel they have to because now they got to justify. Because remember, they told us in our police academy, Citizens Academy, that whenever they use that weapon, investigation takes place. The tasers, investigation takes place.
All right, I'm trying to get to all these stories. Now, you sent me this story on Pitbull.
Yeah.
Now, international recording artist Pitbull has purchased the naming rights to Florida International's football stadium. It was announced Tuesday. The Florida International University Board of Trustees voted Tuesday to approve a 5-year deal to give the name Pitbull Stadium to what's currently known as the Florida Stadium, IU Stadium. Pitbull will pay the school $1.2 million per year. So he's renting it probably for 5 years. So I guess he's gonna pay $5-6 million.
Money for this.
Yes. The rapper, singer, and businessman whose name is Armando Christian Perez is also known as Mr. 305, a nod to Miami's area code. He attended Miami Coral Park High School. So for him, this is up for him. Nobody, you said no other celebrity,
Artist has done this.
no other artist has done
They
this.
claim, yeah.
So I guess he's setting a precedent for people to do this. Go right, I guess. He's setting a precedent for people to do this. Other artists are probably gonna start doing this too.
So they gonna have the marketing part of this though. It's gonna be a little confusing because it actually, if he's doing it for 5 years, you got to be careful of all the things that you're printing that promotes that stadium. If it's concert driven, if it's a sporting event, what name are they gonna do for the 5 years? Pitbull, and then
For 5 years, then they'll probably go back to
it may be Beyonce.
Oh, that's true. That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? So that's a little hard with that marketing thing.
Yeah. Well, that's probably what they probably got a contract. It can't be no less than 5 years or something.
Or no more than.
No less, because it's a lot to change stuff over. So you can't be having a new name every year.
Because after 5 years, if he don't sign up again, the next artist is still going to be in people's head, Pitbull Stadium.
That's true.
So I don't get that.
Right.
They really need money. I guess they don't care.
Alex said, don't apologize when you try to cover stuff up. That tells that it's not a sincere apology. I agree. With the chief, when trying to cover stuff up, that's the thing with me. You can turn around here and go back. Go to
Cedar Lake?
No, go to 45. Remember, I got to take that receipt back to McDonald's from yesterday.
Oh, okay.
It says, for me, what it boils down to is Miami is always known for being underdogs. No matter what we do and what level we take it, Pitbull said. Being underdogs is what I always felt about FIU. Fighting, clawing their way to just be seen, to be recognized. So when this idea came about, it came about just like Miami-Dade County 305 idea would come about. Nobody would believe in it. All we had to do was just like say we was Miami and take it to the house. So I guess that's a good idea if he came up with the idea. And you know other celebrities gonna do it.
I'm just saying every 5 years it's gonna be a different name and people are gonna be getting used to Pitbull Stadium because he's the first one doing it.
Yeah.
I thought it was like they did in Chicago.
Oh, forever.
Like United Center now is.
He would have to give way more than $6 million for them to change that name forever.
For 5 years, just renting it out, that to me could become an issue.
Yeah.
In 5 years, now that new artist now has to claim that building if he wants
Well,
to.
it says this is a historic day for FIU athletics to uniquely partner with a world-renowned artist and an amazing person. No.
See, it'd be different if he was a graduate.
But they probably need the money because it says Armando's financial support is program changing. But him providing a microphone to amplify FIU will be even more beneficial. So he probably is going to talk about them while he's on tour and stuff like that. So I see this as
you scratch my back, I'll scratch
and
yours.
Pitbull. I will get at to him. He does normally come up with marketing ideas and stuff to keep his name and money
relevant too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I foresee this being a lot of
artists.
I think a lot of artists is gonna do that. Now this one you said former Mayor Bloomberg. You sent me this story.
Yes.
Historically black medical schools land a $600 million donation.
HBCU medical.
Bloomberg gives what are thought to be record-breaking gifts to McHarry Medical College at Morehouse and Howard University. Michael Bloomberg, the billionaire and former New York City mayor, you're gonna go to 83 and make it right. Okay, is giving $600 million to the country's four historically black medical schools,
HBCUs,
which account for a significant percentage of all medical degrees to black doctors.
Beautiful.
Through his charitable organization, Bloomberg Philanthropies, Mr. Bloomberg is giving $175 million to each McHarry Medical College in Nashville, Morehouse School of Medicine in Atlanta, and Howard University College of Medicine in Washington.
Yes.
You cracked me up saying all the last words.
I'm sorry.
Every word I say, she's the last word she say. Yes. That's what they do in church. Jesus said, yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Jesus walked on the water. Yes, he did.
I'll let you go.
And or you'll say, Jesus walked on the water. The water. Yes, he did. The water.
Yes, he did.
You saying the same words at the end.
Care.
And then he healed the blind man. The blind man. The blind man. The blind man.
He healed him.
All right. So that's what you're doing while I'm reading this. If y'all noticed that.
Morehouse. Yeah.
Morehouse. He gave him Morehouse. Morehouse. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
$600 million. $600 million. He gave it to more than one historical black college. Yes, he did. More than one. More than one.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Now, through this charitable organization, I said that. These donations are believed to be the largest ever to any single HBCU, surpassing $100 million gift that Spelman College in Atlanta announced January.
Yes.
The foundation is also giving $75 million to Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science in Los Angeles. So that's not a HBCU. And an additional $5 million to help start a new medical school at Xavier University in Louisiana.
One of our sorors went there. Oh no, was it the other one?
Yeah, she went there. Xavier.
Okay.
The money is targeted at the medical school's endowment, which announcement on Tuesday morning. So that's very nice of Mayor Bloomberg.
Here's a good question.
Is he the one that's married to the black woman? Oh no, he's not married.
Bloomberg is the one.
That's the one.
Barbara Walters.
Was dating? Yeah, okay.
I think he's Jewish too.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Go back to one of our conversations we had in the past. Let's just say, for sake of argument, all that we've seen here and what Bloomberg has done, he goes and just does something really filthy and nasty. He makes.
He might be.
And our feelings is. You got a new one?
Let me see. Hold on. It may not take it. We'll see. It's one of those where it tells you they have something. If you want it, you can say yes.
You did, yes.
But it don't necessarily mean they're gonna give it to you. Now go ahead.
Something happens to him in the news. He does something. He just does something like people go, oh, maybe with kids, with a senior. We don't know.
Right.
Okay. Does that money that he gave?
No, it's still.
It's still be good, right?
And imagine if his name was on the building.
Oh, hello.
I think it depends on what the person does.
Yeah.
If it's something really horrible, then they'll. Okay, so it is giving it to you. So you're gonna go to Wendy's.
Where?
So you're still making a left. You're still making a left.
Oh, it's the one on 45?
Yeah, the one up here. Yeah.
Wait a minute, is there a Wendy's?
Hold on, let me.
There's no Wendy's on 45.
You're gonna make a left here. So I don't know. That's a good question.
Now I know if it was an honorary given to him, they'll take that back like they did Bill Cosby.
Right.
But money, they not gonna give back.
Because they did give Diddy. Hold on. They did take the school away from Diddy.
What school?
Diddy started a school in New York, and they took it away from him. You're gonna make a left on 45.
Okay.
And they also took away his key to the city.
Yeah.
So depending on, and he hasn't even been found guilty.
Yeah, I know. Allegedly.
So it does matter.
When that video came out, people was really harmed.
So it does matter. I think they would. I think they would say something.
You think so?
Yeah.
But they'll still keep that $600 million for each school.
I would.
Each school, medical school. But I love.
Actually, I'll be a horrible person because I'll keep the money and still dog you out.
Yeah.
I say thank you for the money, but you still a PDF file.
Shame. Know your name, little word. I ain't
gonna get the money back.
I like feel good stories like that, and here's the thing: I look at other billionaires. I keep my eyes are still on. What's his name?
Elon Musk.
Elon, and what's his name on Facebook?
Elon got so much money, it's crazy.
You need to be giving money to these schools. I'm tired of this
has
stuff.
Has Elon ever given money? Let me ask. Has he ever given? You're gonna make a left on 45.
Okay. I doubt
Has Elon Musk ever given money to HBCU?
Now people might say like, heck, you know.
Let's see, we don't know. Elon Musk gave 5.7 billion to charity. Let's see who they were. So he gives money, I guess. All right, he gave money. Well, hold on.
That brain
100
thing that
million
he was doing with putting that little thing in your brain where you
Oh yeah, that's something different.
medical. He does like
Who gave
experimenting
this?
stuff.
It says Elon Musk has never been a big charitable donor relative to his worth. I guess they saying. I don't know. They got
The
on
Amazon lady.
Who did he give the 5 billion to though?
The Amazon lady. She's giving money to.
Oh, she always Bill Gates and her always
Yes.
give money. Yeah.
and black.
Well, not the Amazon. I'm talking Bill Gates.
No, the Amazon lady.
Oh, her too. Yeah.
She's giving
His ex-wife.
money towards a foundation with the black.
Yeah. She always does
black
it.
business and organization. So I don't see Elon doing that, and he's supporting Trump.
Well, he
all
don't
of that.
necessarily
So I
support
have to-
Trump.
He
He's
don't?
kind of scaled back on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said Elon is the type of person you can't really listen to Elon Musk
Well.
because he's like Trump. He'll change his mind. He'll say something Tuesday and change his mind Wednesday. So he did give money to Trump, 45 million, I believe. Y'all can look it up.
Yep.
He said he was gonna give it every month, but then he said I never said I was gonna give it every
But
month.
the fact that he gave towards his
Right. That's why.
campaign.
And again, we started off by talking about saying Trump is the type of person that if you like him, he likes you. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
He said he was saying something negative about the electric cars, and then when Elon gave him money, now he's positive about electric cars. But I kind of agree with Trump. I think it should be more. I think it should be both. I don't think people should be forced to have electric cars.
No, I like the hybrid.
I like the hybrid, or I like giving people a choice.
Yeah.
Whether you want a gas car or there's some stuff that Republicans say I agree with. Like I told you, keep going. You're going to the Wendy's in Lindenhurst.
Oh,
so you got a ways.
down there. Okay.
There's things about Trump that I like, and then there's things about Trump not Trump, the Republican Party that I like, and things about the Republican Party I don't like. Same thing with the Democrats. That's why we're not Democrat or Republican. There's certain things that I'm more conservative about,
Right.
and then there's some things that I go more with on the left. Yeah. When it comes to like
social issues,
Social
we're
issues,
still careful there because
I don't go all the way. Not all the way.
And that was one thing that the VP guy running for Democratic, Walz. That's one thing he did say. He said, I thought Republicans were less government.
Right.
He said they're becoming more government when it comes to your choices.
Because they want to force people to be right.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Less government.
All areas.
Let the government do what it needs to do
Right.
to monitor airplanes
Right.
that deal with public,
Right.
schools,
Right.
but not in the woman's body
Exactly.
or anything else.
Yeah.
That's more.
But
you
then
know.
I don't think I told you about. I don't like operations for transgenders.
Yeah, but the government shouldn't tell you that.
But I'm
That
not.
should be a state thing.
Or you pay for it yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not paying for that.
I get it.
You pay for it. You
Or
want to
even
have it, you pay for it.
Military insurance shouldn't pay for that either.
Yes. So
That's the choice
we
you
go
made.
back and forth.
People can say I've been feeling that way for years. but
Alex says Elon Musk is heavily endorsing Trump and trying to get a staff position if he's elected. Probably, you're right.
I ain't gonna even.
I think what he's doing, Alex, I think he's betting that Trump is going to win, and he doesn't want him coming after his electric cars, Tesla. I think that's what it is. I think, and it's working because Trump is like, it's nothing wrong with it's nothing wrong with him. So it's working. Money works.
But no,
Money works.
Trump did say though, there's nothing wrong with him, but I like the hybrids. I like when it's both.
Right.
I don't like when it's just an electric car by itself.
Yeah.
People should have an option.
Yeah.
So I do get it.
So we'll see. I feel like the Democrats are gonna win. I think that Trump is panicking. I told you what I'll tell y'all too, and then we'll go because we over our hour.
Okay.
That little short Italian man that used to work for Trump. I forgot his name. Something Mucci or something. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. He was
He be on all the advisors
what was this?
PR person or
No, the people that would speak for the.
that's what I'm talking about. He was like a correspondent or something. I don't know, whatever he was. Belamucci or
Yeah.
y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Little short Italian man.
Yeah.
He was on Chris Cuomo's show, and he has a theory, and he heard it from Trump and people that's on Trump's team. That is back. They kind of whispered to him.
Some
murmuring, and Chris Cuomo couldn't believe when he told him this. He said a lot of them believe Trump is going to drop out the race
if he's far behind.
If the polls keep going
and he doesn't look good,
and it doesn't look like he's going to win,
they
said he is willing to take a plea deal with the Department of Justice
to say, I'll drop out.
I'll drop out the race.
If you drop the charges.
Not drop the charges, but give him less time or whatever it is.
Less in the.
He's nervous about being locked up. So that's why he has to win.
I didn't think he even cared because he thought
he has
was above the law.
No, he has to win. That's Trump has to win. Kamala Harris don't have to win. Trump has to.
Okay.
If he doesn't win, he's going to jail. So he has to win. So that's why they said that guy, the little Italian guy, he said, watch what happens at the light, make a left. The Wendy's is going to be up here on the left.
Next to Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, you know where it is. Okay. He said, watch to see what happens. He said if he drops more in the polls, this is what he told Chris Cuomo. The people who work with Trump told him this. Don't be surprised if he drops out the race.
Because he don't care about the country. That's what you said.
He don't care about the country.
Guy said that. He has his concerns is not for the country
it's
like
him.
the other parties.
It's about him.
Yeah.
Now.
I get them.
What you mean? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He also said, watch how he treats Vance. Watch how he treats Vance. He said.
What do you mean? How he?
If he replaces J.D. Vance, that means he's going to drop out the race.
Really?
Go straight.
Because why would he replace him though? Can he just drop
because
out?
the party don't like J.D. Vance. They don't like him, and he has to replace him with somebody that is actually going to be. I wonder if you go through. Just park right here.
Okay.
I wonder if he's going to replace him with somebody that they actually want to be the president.
Who do they want?
So they say a lot of stuff is going to happen between now and you got to watch. He was giving Cuomo, if this happens, this might happen. If this happens, this might happen.
Because he would have to drop out before November.
It'll be before November. And then the last part he said is they actually were seeking a pardon from Biden. That's not going to happen. There's no reason for Biden to.
He can pardon him.
There's no reason for him to pardon him. What purpose? They said if he drops out, but not if she's leading in the polls. He gonna be like, I don't need to pardon you. You're gonna lose anyway.
That's true.
So, but we'll see. But if it's close,
and the polls are not always.
Now that he may pardon,
that's another problem.
They said he may pardon him if the polls are close. And they don't. It's a bunch of. He was just naming
different scenarios that could possibly.
He was naming. Put it this way. He said, "Don't be shocked if he decides to step down." Wow. And they won't say it's because of all these reasons. They'll say it's health reasons. The same thing with Biden. His mind is kind of going. He wants to give the Republicans a chance to win. But you know that
there's something else going on.
But he said behind the scenes. This is the conversations that's going on. It's about that. Now
he has to get something out of it.
I could tell you right now. I could tell you right now, if Kamala Harris wins, she's gonna pardon Hunter, for sure. Alex says, so what happens? Does Harris automatically win? I don't think he will. No, she won't win. He'll drop out before the voting. Which means that the Republicans will have to get another person to run. So, but
he has to get something out of that.
He has to
for
get
him,
something.
because it's all about him.
It's about him.
So what's the bigger gift to get?
Yeah.
If you drop out, it's got to be something legally what's going on with him. Legally.
It's either a pardon or the Department of Justice will either drop a lot of charges or give him less time if he loses. He's going to lose, but he don't want to lose while he's not president. Because if he loses while he's not president,
it hurts him even
it's
more.
over.
Yeah.
He has nobody in.
He can't get anything out of the deal.
Then the other thing they said is that they were saying that the Department of Justice and Biden might do it because, remember, we talked about he has a secret plan to overthrow the election.
Yeah.
Remember, he's putting people in these small towns to not send in the votes.
That's why he's mad at Kemp.
And a lot
of Georgia.
A lot of people have he's mad at Kemp because Kemp is not allowing it in Georgia.
No.
And some of these states are.
Yeah.
So the states that are allowing it, the Congress people and the senators, a lot of them have put lawsuits against those towns and those communities, saying that if they do not turn in that vote, they are going to jail. Those people who are doing that. So they're willing to go to jail for Trump because they know he's going to pardon them. Yeah. So even though they're threatening them, so that's why they have to say the judges in those states have to intervene.
Yeah.
We don't know because the superseding court is the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And we know Trump has the Supreme Court in his hands.
There's so many things.
Because
we were even saying if Kamala and Walz, they have to be so far
it got to be a landslide
where people can't even go, oh, they cheated
it
again,
can't be close,
whatever.
because if it's close, just be on the lookout, y'all. It's not going to be a smooth transition of power.
Exactly.
Even though it's not transition, because it's the same party.
I believe it.
But he has things in place. The FBI they're on it. They're listening in on phone calls. They know now his plan is to overthrow the election.
Yeah.
If he loses.
If
he wins, that nobody's going to do anything.
If he loses by a landslide.
He loses by a landslide, it might mess up his plan, because it looks like he is trying to overthrow the government.
That's the side I see him more so than him stepping down. I see him doing more.
Going that, because he did it before.
He did it with his business.
He did it before.
He did it with everything else. He's a dirty fighter. He does things wrong.
He's a dirty. What's his name on Brady Bunch? Jesse James. And Bobby like Jesse James. And then Jesse James, was it his uncle, great grandson or something? He's a dirty, mean, low down man. It was something like that.
Yes.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
But that's what you're saying about Trump.
He fights dirty.
He fights dirty.
Loopholes.
He finds loopholes.
Ways around things.
So they said if those people in those small towns don't turn in their votes, the vote is not done. What is it? You can't.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't. You can't.
Not valid.
Valid. You can't validate the vote.
Okay.
If everybody doesn't have their stuff turned in. So he's already kind of going that route. So y'all be on the lookout. This not gonna be smooth. So that's something you could pray on, because I'm getting ready to leave you in the car while I go in here and get it.
Though, you're not gonna get breakfast.
No, it's late.
I'm just saying to take the receipt.
All right, so go ahead.
Okay. And I just do the X.
Yeah, if I'm not out. X gonna give them to you.
Okay, I pray you guys. I pray us out. Father God, we thank you. We give you glory and honor. We thank you, oh God, for another day, another sunshiny day. We thank you when it does rain, Father, for we know all that happens with our nature is just a blessing when nature is flowing and things are happening in our land and so forth. We give you glory and honor for our show. We thank you for another opportunity to share our opinions, share how we feel, whether people agree or not, they can chime in. We thank you for those who do chime in and listen to us. We pray for the families that are listening to us. We pray for each and every person, because we do believe in the power of prayer, and we just want the people who do listen to us, that they be covered and protected. And we give you glory and honor for the stories that we're even talking about. We pray for our election. We pray against disunity, Father. I know there's been a lot of division on both sides of parties and even in the independent party. We just pray that this whole election will be unified, and we just give you glory and honor that justice will prevail in any situations that's been done illegal. We thank you for even the story we told about Pitbull and getting his name out there and just being creative as an artist, that other artists may do the same thing that he's doing in Florida. And we also thank you for people like the former Mayor Bloomberg, who is giving his money. He's a billionaire. We thank you for that. And we hope that other billionaires and other rich people get on board with that. It's a beautiful thing when you are blessed financially to be a blessing, to be a blessing. So we give you glory and honor for hopefully more and more what the former mayor is doing as far as giving to different organizations and people who need it. Because this country should not be starving or anything. We should not have any lack, because we are such a wealthy nation, and we thank you for that. So we would just continue to give you glory and honor. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. You're gonna make a left out here. And that was
Another.
watch out.
I see.
Another Woods Report. See y'all later. Hold on. Go right.
Oh. Straight.
And make a right at this light.